Dobro večer. Ono, svima, brate. Danas nastavljamo dalje sa večerom. Kako se beše zvao onaj prethodni DLC? Da, Hearts of Stone, to smo prešli sve. A sada igramo Blood and Wine. Igramo taj DLC. Tako da trebalo bi da bude još bolje. Samo da upalim sve. I da, updateovao sam dosta modova. Juče i danas, tako da bi radilo sve kako treba. Samo da vidim da li je sve ovdje podešano kako treba. Dobro. Ok. Evo nas u glavni meni. Zdravo, zdravo, dobrodošla. Ništa, da odmah da cepnemo. Baš me zanima. Kao i ovaj DLC. Da pređemo ovo pa vidjet ćemo da igramo još neku igru. Vjerojatno onaj horror 𝐑𝐄𝐈𝐒. Pa onda ide Hogwarts Legacy. Samo čekamo krek. Tako da bit će što da se igra. Kao što vidite, sad smo u Velenu. Na mapi je Velen. Idemo da vidimo unutra.
Geralt of Rivia. Ha! Sit with us, Witcher.
Biće ovdje dobro.
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin, I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Ovo su dobro, bombona od kafe. Kofeks. Mnogo dobro.
Dear Short, we share your joy. You must forgive us our surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. The tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
Da mu pomognem. Za bandite, brat.
Palmerin wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency. But I expect they will be deaf to this.
Yeah, completely.
We must afford
Jeste baš ono cute.
many are hardened outlaws.
Korgijeve su
Path of wrongdoing upon hearing words of
ono baš ono cool psi, brat.
Ever.
If they do not heed my reprimand, we at least will know we have done
Frenchi
all in our
i
deeds to
Korgi.
prevent bloodshed.
Fine. Naturally,
Very
I'll help
cute.
when Palmerin's rhetoric falls on deaf ears.
Excellent. Then we've but to wait for the rogues to arrive.
Dobro.
Hear that?
Sunrise.
Arrived.
Let us go out to greet them.
Ovo je mački. Iju. Fuck. Ok. Evo su banditi. Ono šta im treba to ja ne znam. Dobro, sad ću ja da im dođem i da ih naučim nekoliko lekcija.
He mean us?
I, Palmerin de Launfal, call upon you to repent. Set your hearts. Do you not see that they are blackened?
Regular punch and duty here.
To prey upon commoners is no honor. To loot their meager stores, abandon the path of shame, and we will spare you.
I mean, thank you.
Right, good jest that. Had us a laugh. Now,
Thank you very
fuck
much.
off before we lose our patience.
Very, very much.
Something else.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These lads are a lark. Mayhaps they know some tricks.
Oi, players! Can you toss balls?
Daj,
all
brate, da ih smešam, ono.
Or do that thing where one spits fire while the other farts?
Geralt se smorio, brate. Seems they won't heed your call. Take my advice, listen to Palmerin.
Seems to me they're unmoved.
You tried, my friend.
Bukvalno je. Ne ide, brate.
Enough. I challenge you all to combat. By my honor, for Toussaint.
For Beauclair, by the crane, defend yourselves, harlots brutes.
Oh, no. Vidi ovdje. Ode glavu. Ode glavu. Gdje ti ideš, majke ti?
I shall make pay of you. Evil doers, defend yourselves, scoundrels.
Why do they not emerge?
Koji finisher, brate, ja ne vjerujem.
We have banished the scoundrels, lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Warned you it'd be like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits now. Sorry, no fanfares and flowers. You're not in Toussaint.
It is true what folk claim. In the north, no noble deed goes unthwarted. It is time to go home.
And we shall, my friend. Come, Geralt. It's time we delivered our message.
So fess up. What brings you such a long
Nekoliko
way?
minuta
We have to
kasnije.
deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition,
Is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her Illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Ok.
Shall you answer her call?
This beast. Tell me more.
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever, and the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, Though no one has caught
Dobili smo neke scroll.
our only sure witnesses, the bodies
Da vidimo.
massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you,
Wow.
promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
Ajde.
I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns.
Let's go.
Hardly anywhere I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No, just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be demanding.
So you accept the contract? Excellent!
We must set off at once.
Excellent.
Long wanted this land searching for you, yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Ah, then post haste to Toussaint. To Toussaint!
Ok. Sad će intro. Onako logo. Nije. Dobro. Excellent. To sam i rekao. Zato što ima glavu ko jaje, brate. Excellent. Nekoliko dana kasnije. Au, brate.
Toussaint, the land of love and light.
Exactly
Yeah.
how I remembered it.
O, nova regija.
You will find Beauclair has changed some these past years.
Walk about when you
A,
have
evo
the
ga.
chance.
The Witcher
You will see for yourself.
expansion pack.
To me,
Blood
place always
and
seems straight out
wine.
of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
Buras.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
Wow. What the? Dude. To je kao ono što je bio najzaj remaster. Da. Wait, what?
Guillaume, watch out!
I swore. I killed.
All for one and one for all!
Goliath. Šiš, brate. You crazy? You crazy? Goliath je gotov. He's dead. Da vidim da li ima nešto se lutuje. Izgleda da nema.
Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume,
Misliš ona slika što je bilo kao prva slika za Next Gen?
vow to kill.
Nije to. Ako misliš to.
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to
To je bilo
grant
mnogo
me the secret,
ono
he
pre u
need not
igrici.
reveal it.
Bukvalno prvi nivo.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
Gleda teke trofeje. Dobro.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Tucson, we mostly chase bandits.
Lično.
I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion, the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know.
Challenge.
The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. David and the
Cockatrice.
guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks.
Ja da kažem nešto, ali
Set forth then. I
I
shall
YouTube
ride
ima
to
da me
the city to
kokne,
inform her gracious
ako budem rekao to.
magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the Tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
Da, by the way, ovaj lik što je radio mod za grafiku treba da izbaci do kraja marta, valjda. Još jedan grafički mod, ali taj mod ima da updateuje sve ove materijale, bukvalno sve ono. Tako da nice. Evo ga roach. Idemo polako.
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmanin oversaw his outbringing. Guillaume is his kin.
Idemo lagano.
So that is progress summoned from the north.
Can't get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
Knight's errors.
Tako da će biti još više ove assets updateovan. Na primjer,
Name or speak on their behalf.
ovo,
Bound by
ovo drce, kamenje. Sve što je ranije uradio sad će u još boljem kvalitetu i još mnogo više.
Now run, fast!
To će mu biti ono final update. I njega je ovaj CD Projekt Red zvao da radi za ovu igricu. Bukvalno jedan lik radi sve to. A ne kompanija koja ima 10.000 ljudi, vrate, koji rade na igrici. Tako da, vjerovatno su ga opet stavili da radi. Ali ne vjerujem, ja mislim da on sam hoće. Evo vidite ove jabuke, ne ovaj paradise, ne jabuke. Ovo. Sve će to da updateuje na ultra, da bude što realnije. Taman kad budemo igrali opet Witchera, sve iz početka, bit će još više opa.
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went.
Use your vision sense to search the riverbank for signs of the guardsmen activities. Važi, brate.
Got guests. Careful.
Ovdje ima. Nova človišta. Važi. Monster sa live-a. Dobro. A ima ih još, jevet. Oh, yo.
Let's keep looking. Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Pa ne ima ovamo, bre. Ovdje nešto ima. Da.
Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated
Tamo
body
preko
free.
puta, vjerojatno. Da, znao sam.
Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything.
Ajde. Mi dole. What is this? To je bottle. Okej. Ima još. Ja, ali tamo je dalje zezao. Šta je ovo?
Silk kerchief, monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Need to go to the
DLC.
bank.
Bukvalno je Geralt rekao
Nets were
DLC,
attached
vrat.
here. Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free.
Dobro. Koliko smo trebali?
Look, a boat was launched here. Guardsmen must have loaded the body parts onto it, taken them somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen. Which
Da,
direction?
sad će morati brod.
We should ask there.
Ne brod, nego ovaj. Samo da neko nas gleda.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths
DLC.
diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes. You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
Ajde, vraćamo se nazad.
Fusu, return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time. Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace.
Ko je
the
to
Duchess.
sad, vrat?
I forget.
Anarietta.
We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomred's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive. A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
Ali, brate, džoguje. Malo po malo. Imamo. Evo da pokupimo ovo.
Two clerks looking for help. Could be good coin to be made.
Dobro. Eto, ti imamo nove questove. Ajde. NPC around be like.
Could that be the musty scent of fresh pate?
Mislim, nije NPC sada, ono, ima neki role.
I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would
Ali
be
era-
honored if you would join
kapiram.
us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a
Ali
whiff of
fine je
crayfish
jogova
now?
onako. Laganica,
No
vrat.
soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up,
Lagano.
I beheld a blood-red sky. This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited two men to join us, yet since Sir the Peyrak Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
I'm Geralt
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction.
of Rivia.
You've clearly not tarried long with Sir the Peyrak.
Yeah.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim. I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood. Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see? What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard
Da,
was
ona si
also
posmatra. What? To je žensko?
What's that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The ducal chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one throw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have defined that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what you say.
Jor.
God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
Idem da egzaminujem tijelo, brate.
Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco
Corpse.
lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort. Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed.
Great honor.
I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the palace gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
Ok. Možemo mi da nastavimo.
Witcher, please, sir, find that beast.
Znači, Luis Alberni je bio onaj Golejat. A ovdje piše kako je on postao. Šta ćemo mi još da nađemo ovdje? Opa. Information for tournament participants. Dobro. Ovdje nema više ništa. Idemo mi sad ovamo. Ej, dogo. What's up? Evo ga, boy. Ništa da zovem. Roach. Idemo lagano do tamo.
Sounds like a fight.
Lepo mjesto je. Tamo se ne dešava nešto. Ono, what the hell? What is going on here?
Go on.
Damn it. Killer must still be here.
What the...
Throat torn open by man-like jaws.
This is crazy.
Long fangs. Busted ribs, blood from the ears. Took a solid hit. Massacred by a vampire. Not an Ekimara though. Or a
Vampir?
fire. Bruxa. Gotta be. Killed with a single blow.
Imao vampire, brate. Jo.
Woman from the inn was wearing this coat.
Da nema neka ona veze s ovim.
Woman from the inn was wearing this coat.
And this is not good.
In the cellar. Gotta be.
Unutra.
River muck. Carried the body in his cart.
Jel mogu ja ovdje da... Odem na mapi im prikazati mu ono za oružje, stvari nema. What the hell?
Claw wounds from 5 separate claws, spread of a small human hand. River muck carried the body in his cart.
Red Brooks bestiary entry. Bestiary, brate. Dobre. Pa pročitao sam, šta hoćeš sad? Ne, Brooksa. Elementa. Ovo su hibridi. Nađemo Brooksu. Opa. Vampire. Evo ga. To je ona. Jordan, to moram da koristim. Black Blood, dobro. Vampire Oil, Mondust. Važi. Bravo.
Black blood and moon dust could be lifesavers.
Ma, opušteno. Idemo mi.
Attacker had no trouble knocking over the cart.
Idemo mi lagano dole. Very lovely.
Small bare feet lead deeper into the cellar. Fell down the stairs, broke his neck.
Ovdje idemo mi šta ima ovdje. Ovdje nema ništa.
Hurled against the wall with great force.
Brat, to je neka jaka vampiruša, ono.
Took a lot of strength to batter this down.
Ja, očigledno me ona dovukla dole, vete. Evo ga. Opa, vidi ti nju, jevot.
You. Saw you at the inn. what you are. Don't know why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood.
Nešto jest. Wow.
We don't have to fight.
Ja se nadam.
You are wrong.
Wow.
I cannot let you leave.
Ju, koja transformacija je. Jordan, evo ga. Yeah, she's dead. Jordan, brate. For life. Loot.
To get to the body. What was she doing at the table, though?
Jordan. O, izgleda ekstra. Examine.
Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought.
Examine. Ajmo prvo glavuš.
In water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat. A pouch, bulging with coins.
O. Dobro.
Nilfgaardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did
Unovčić,
this,
šta je ovo?
we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast.
Aki. Dobro, glavu smo istraživali, daj sad malo grudi.
Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force.
Jedva čekamo onaj grafički mod.
Crushed. Creature that killed him had long
Bukvalno svaki asset u igrici ima da bude updateovan.
sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Third hand. A spare. Except
Biće, brate, grafika ono,
Guardsmen must have not noticed
moderno,
anything up.
ekstra.
How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing. Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely.
Brate, ova ruka još živa je.
Learn something.
Uzo ruku. Oj, car, brate. Unusual sever hand. Dobro. End examination. Dobro.
So,
Engleski minus za 99.
but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other
Pen out
victims.
of pen.
I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
Možda. 5. Onako. Humble. Rating, brate. Možda 5 do 10. Od 10. Pošto ovdje gore mi prikazuje da ima neke knjige, nešto. Da ja da vidim to. Da je ovaj put... Opa, zatvoreno je. Ajmo da vidimo. Da postoji neki drugi ulaz. To bi bilo dobro. What is happening? Da mogu od korova nekako dole. Tvoj pogled, vrate. Ovo ti je dobro za thumbnail. Ovako. Nešto ovaj fazon. Nice. Geralt of Rivia. Daj da vidim da možemo mi vraćamo. Ja, imamo frizere ovdje. Ovdje ima neki turniri, brate. Da nabuđem. Znam da ovdje ima. A, ima i ovama. Odlično. Evo ga ovaj. Daj bre, deco, ustanite.
Need to speak to the Duchess, urgently.
All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
But the Pomerine. What about the story of Riddick and the dragon?
Riddick.
Tales for another time.
To ne sa Vin Dieselom, brate.
Stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat.
Priča o meni.
Witcher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
No, the stronger wins.
Much as we might not like it, virtue's got nothing to do with it. Victory goes to the stronger.
So, is there no point to being
Fair.
Not what I said.
Then what's needed to vanquish villains?
A sharp sword and some skill.
But what if there's lots of villains and they've sharp swords too? And lots of skill?
That's where virtue starts to matter. As they say, the gods reward the virtuous after death.
Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents. Her Enlightened Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way. Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As you'll soon see.
Someone's gonna fight a Shalmar with innocent bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
Shouldn't torment the beast. How would you like to be dumped in an arena, blindfolded with a string of bells from your ass?
Pity a monster. You, a witcher.
I slay monsters who are a threat to humans. You're out to humiliate one to entertain a crowd. No knight will gain any glory from this. Let's go.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
that Selma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
It suffered enough.
The monster lies slain! The fight is done! Praised be the victor!
Morao sam je vik. Ne znam šta je bilo da je ono ostao živ.
Guillaume,
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly pains you. She approaches.
Geralt. We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly, honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He let the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him. Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered. Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace, Witcher.
Greetings. I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, 𝐀𝐒𝐓𝐄, and the sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. 𝐀𝐒𝐓𝐄. Isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times, knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir della Stinci.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
A što ne pominje onog vampira, bre?
Victims. All the bodies were found
Ono
in strange
vampiroš.
places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Never considered that.
Dobar je ovaj DLC za sad.
Attention to?
All the murdered men were
Baš
knights who
ono.
swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, Wisdom, generosity, valor and
And
compassion.
compassion.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric
O, vjerovatno na ovoj sceni ima bug.
Compromised by the pillory.
Ovo je flickering ovdje.
Wisdom by ridicule.
To bi trebalo da se popravi, ali...
Pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's
Dobro, nije
in
strašno.
town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the fourth virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the
Baš
palace
si bog.
gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall
Jebi
be
ga mora
next.
nekad.
Have you heard of the custom?
Nije realno da bude sve savršeno.
Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac-Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix.
Delacroix.
Down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious.
Skoro uvijek.
Peyrac-Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix and Delac formed the knightly team.
Pogotovo u ovoj igrici, brate.
They were a team.
They were close friends, tightly knit, and as such earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We often witnessed him turn to them with delicate matters. Later, their paths diverged.
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast must know it too. It's a lead, I'm sure.
Need to find Milton.
Your Grace, we need to find Milton immediately.
Rather
Ajde.
problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start,
Da, pogotovo u
and he is
igrici.
disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to
Dobro,
find him.
bože moj.
The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
Ono što da se radi.
Call off the game at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm.
First and foremost.
Damien,
And
order the
foremost.
garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite
Ajde.
the beast to strike sooner.
Let's go.
You, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses!
Idemo tamo. What?
Your Grace!
What? Geralt kako je samo gleda onak. Okej. A, gledao je zadnjicu. Nima smisla. Makes sense. Onako je samo gledao. Nice. I pozvao konja, brate.
That is silk! Be careful! Give it
Budi
to me!
pažljiv, oni se vuku za to, ja. What? Wow.
Geralt! Right like the wind!
Yeah. Jiha.
Your Grace seems right at home in the saddle.
No place like home.
This way! Through town! Try not to lose your way! Sharp right! Take care!
Good!
Brate, šta je ovo? Ju. Ovo je vrhunski, brate. Wow. Ovo je kao Minas Tirith. Gospode prstenove.
Clear the way!
Mora da ideš skroz gore da bi...
Is this part of the game?
Ne bre.
Banquets.
It's here! Just round the corner!
Hurry!
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must
Oh,
find
let's
a
go.
unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Jel dobro izgleda, iskreno?
Those things too.
We've no
Geralt,
other
brate.
but time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules.
You have a chance. Maybe. Evo su još NPC-ova. Alo, Ian. Pitaj Boga ono šta radi tamo. Oh. Wow. Unicorn.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will.
Unicorn. Oh. You.
Over there, look.
Eno ga.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please. It's not a real fish. Look there.
Ono sas.
Towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it. The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other Phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
Dobro. Šta sad? Retrieve the golden fish from the pond. Gdje to te dole? Idemo dole. Dobro mjesto ovo je. Dobar. Look for the unicorn in the clearing in the palace. Imamo prvo unicorn, pošto nam je bliže. Pošto nam je bliže ovdje. Imamo ovdje za test čelu. Eno ga. Wow. Wow.
Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this
A virgin,
conversation
brate.
here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
Hey folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
I'm Batman. Ej. Da, to je fake unicorn. Ili pravo. I šta se treba da? Yours.
Damn it.
Pa stani bre.
Almost had it.
User to find a treat. Moram da nađem, brate. Nešto da on može da hasa, brate.
Cold game's not likely to tempt a unicorn.
Mora da hasa.
Like unicorns, rainbows, like girls, sweets maybe.
Pa što hoda bre sad tako? Moram polako. Daj bre.
Damn, doesn't have a sweet tooth. Damn it.
Mora da se šunjam izgleda.
Almost had it.
Evo. Daj bre. Halo.
Damn it.
A treba da bacim to. Ne trebam drugi trit da nađe. What? Mene ova igrica zezla sad, vrate. A šta da nađem, vrije? Ono što imam ovdje. Carrots. Možda hoće to, brate. Ja mislim da hoće to. On je ovamo. Eno ga. Dođe ovamo, Batmane. Nemoj, sada mi beži. A evo ga. Let's go. Mora da hasa, brate. Clue from the unicorn. Nice. Da bi mogo njega... Wait, what? Mogu da ga jašem? Buro za ove vrhve. Ovo je dobro, brate. This is nice. Use...
Busy hands, haven't we?
What the blazes? Did someone just dive in the water? Perhaps that's the way to do it.
Sure, if you're a peasant.
Da nije ovo. Candy. U Witcher ima candy, brate. Da nije ovo, evo ga. To mi je delovalo kao ribic. Wait, what? This is a joke. Nemoj to, brate. Oh my god. Nemoj sada me teraš da ja jurim, dobre. O, ludilo.
Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavily coursed of trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
Oh my god, brate. Gift from the golden fish. Dobro. That's very nice. Možemo mi da se teleportujemo? Može, brate. Ja samo da vidim gdje je meni bio onaj konj. Ne mogu. Da, moram prvo da se popnem gore. Kako su odradili ovu igricu, brate. Baš je vrh. Da vidimo da možemo mi odavde. Da odemo onda. Ali nije dinda daleko. Evo ga. On me jadan čeka tu. Little horsey. Little horsey. Idemo lagano. Baš je ono dobro mjesto ovdje. Ima vibe. Evo ga.
If you please,
progress.
We do not please. We act
Ludilo
out
sa
of the
tovom
highest
jurenju.
necessity. All shall be
Pa da.
explained later.
To ti je tako kad igraš Witchera, brate.
It's against the rules.
I am the rules.
Opa.
Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese.
Groans, hollows. Could be a cave, I guess.
Now that's just silly. Look, if we take row, hollow it out and fill it with ease, the letters that is, we get green. Then mouse, but starting with what heads heart cheese. Why, it's greenhouse.
Pretty clever. And it sounds right to me.
There are several greenhouses in the gardens, but only one with a door that locks, and the key to it looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go. Wait here.
What the butch?
What was that?
O, Morbius je vat.
I'm here.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
Not here to talk about me.
Yet that is exactly what we are doing. So, did they send you after me? Who are they?
What do you mean, they? Duchess hired me. You've been murdering her subjects.
Is it as simple as that? I would ask you to convey to the Duchess that I've but one victim left, but you'll not get the chance. To stay where you were. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No.
He's my friend.
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You all right?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Miraculous regeneration. How do you manage it?
I had help. From the one you hunt.
Him? How? And what have you been doing all these years?
Not the time nor place for such stories. I suspect we'll get a chance to speak at ease and at length later. Now, however, we must deal with the reason that brought us both here.
So you being here, it's no coincidence?
Your powers of deduction seem to have waned not one bit. I'm happy. I came here for Detlef. I fear he's become entangled, landed himself in serious trouble.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Detlef is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Detlef is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Detlef, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Awfully good of him. But do I need to know this?
Yes. So you'll understand Detlef is no cold-blooded killer.
Ono zavisi.
Landed in some mess and he sees no way out.
What makes you say
Vratno ovi dvoje se znaju
Melted my body. Detlef
mnogo ranije ono. Možda u Witcher dvojci.
To leave me where I was or to care for me and nurture my
Ja Keca i dvojku nikad nisam igrao, tako da.
Chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Detlef's trump card is his herd instinct, his tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him, immensely.
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Detlef doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted and venting his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
Gotta find him before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Detlef is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged. We must allow the Witcher to ply his trade.
Best cure for the beast, a witcher. All work and no play, right, Witcher?
Sad ćemo malo side misije.
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas Basil Fawlty. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corvo Bianco. I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands. Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman.
Okay.
A truly colorful man of 𝐀𝐁𝐈𝐒 origin.
No,
not him, but his great
Nice.
grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cut-purse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill.
Ok. No, sad ćemo da imamo tur, brate.
Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Wow.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Okay.
All your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of majordomos. My father was a majordomo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great aunt.
Znači ovo je kao neki moj butler.
She was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to majordomo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path. The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
Dobro.
Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere,
Prelep.
one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
Mm-hmm.
Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
Ok, ovo je chill sad, brate, ono.
Monsieur Bolius, his wife Nina, kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation.
Ok. Brate, ovo je previše chill, ima da zaspim.
Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
Dobro je. Majordomo, Barnabas. Kako se kaže, majordomo ili majordomo? Eno ga Roach. Roach. My guy. Dobro.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
Idemo dalje.
The cellars, voila.
Da, tu je samo.
Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Russell used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess.
Veoma fina gajbica je. Malo je fucked up, ali bože moj. Ali mjesto, brate. Samo mjesto se isplati. Bukvalno ono, perfekcija.
As you can see, the facade is
Imamo.
slightly stained.
Oh, hello.
But one cannot deny it. A certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
Dobro. Idemo sada unutra. Okej. Opa.
On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and
Pa dobro, to može se upgrade. Pa to.
guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will together devise some innovative arrangements.
Evo, bukvalno oni pričaju tamo. Ovo renoviraju.
The abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. 𝐀𝐒 is a beautiful estate. One must admit, time has taken its toll. If forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your
Daj odmah te da rešim.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling.
Eto ga.
The place could stand to be spruced up.
Almost decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion,
Jo, nisam znao da ima jebate.
General renovation. I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
Right.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state. Is there anything else you
Idemo
require?
dalje.
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more
Useful.
useful.
Oh, yes, we certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompelli once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yaruga. I will contact him at once.
Okay.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive.
Dobro.
Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Idemo dalje. Idemo ovo.
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one
Professionale.
necessary extravagance, I would wager.
Ajme.
Then send out for one, please.
High quality.
Quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Dobro, ovo smo radili.
Know what? Changed my mind. Not in the mood to talk about redecoration today. But I wanted to ask you something else.
I shall be glad to answer your every question, sir.
To je to. Ajde vidim da li još ima
I
nešto.
really like this place. Maybe we should keep going. Refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
I agree. Yet I would urge you to hold off on further construction until the ongoing work is done.
Ah, okay.
Juggling can be a challenging art. It's best not to undertake too much at once.
Dobro. So long.
Gotta get back to my business now. See you
See you
soon.
soon. Jo, brate. Znači, koliko dana treba da čekam, brate. Ju. Juz. Dobro. Dobro. Važi. Ovdje imamo stash. Okej. Place trophy. Ne može još. Važi. Važi. Idemo gore. Ovdje nema ništa. Armor stand. Ju, brate. Neću ništa. Ovdje stavim sliku, pa nemam nijednu, brate. Kad bi imao Jennifer. To bi bilo nice. Weapon rack. Mogu... O. Pošto imam duplikat. A nećemo ništa. Dobro. Ajde sad da vidim. Grandstand, no, dobro. Wait 3 days for general. Okay. Još 3 dana. Ma mislim ono. To da ne vjerujem. Idemo dalje. Da toga. Oh yeah, brat. Let's go. Geralt, brate. Jo, brate, što im da se hasa. Kako su ovo ribarca, brate. Oh yeah.
Renovations coming along all right, Barnabas Basil?
Superbly, sir. General refurbishment has been completed, and I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor, if you've some pieces you'd like to display. Likewise, I have prepared a few spots in which new paintings might be hung. In other news, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery. I believe it's something you'll wish to see.
If you say I should see it, I'll go see it right now, BB. This wall, I think. A laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time. BB, know anything about the laboratory in the cellar? One of the previous owners take an interest in alchemy?
A laboratory? Alchemy? I know nothing of it. But I understand that to a witcher this must be a very intriguing find.
It is. It was walled up. Equipment's pretty ancient too, so it must have belonged to someone who lived at v4.01 before you started working here. Whoever it was sure knew their stuff, though. Got dragon glass vials and flasks, stills, sublimators, vengerometers.
Forgive me, sir, but I fear I don't follow.
Just saying, it's top-notch equipment. True masterpieces of craftsmanship for use in alchemy. Brewing a concoction with this stuff versus doing it over an open fire? Well, there's no comparison.
Then I am all the more delighted you discovered it, sir.
Ever play Gwent, BB?
Funny you should ask, sir. I was quite adept in my younger years, but that was so long ago. I fear I've limited my interest to collecting now. Managed to assemble quite the set of decks.
Huh, sounds interesting. Mind showing me what you got?
Not at all, sir, but only in action. A round or two, perhaps?
May the best man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
Not really. You choose.
I congratulate you on your victory. Shall we continue playing?
May the best man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
I'm a witcher, so monsters.
As you wish. Would you prefer I use my strongest deck or a weaker one?
Feeling lucky today. Use your strongest.
At your service, sir. Well then, let us play. I congratulate you on your victory. Shall we continue playing?
May the best man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
𝐀𝐁𝐿. Sound all right?
As you wish. Would you prefer I use my strongest deck or a weaker one?
Feeling lucky today. Use your strongest.
At your service, sir. Well then, let us play. I congratulate you on your victory. Shall we continue playing?
Maybe later. Got something I need to do right now.
As you wish, sir.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Starting to get into this whole renovating thing. There must be other things we can improve.
What a splendidly wise idea. Now that the general refurbishment is done, why not see to the grounds? Perhaps renovate the stables, or return Madame Bolis's garden to its former verdancy?
You know Roach, my horse? Well, we've been through a lot together. And since I finally got a decent place to stay, I think she deserves one too.
Oh, a sturdy stable testifies to a most honorable owner. Just say the word, and I'll have them start working on it at once.
My Roach deserves the best. Have them refurbish the stables.
I shall get to work at once. Yet finding workmen and completing construction takes time, though likely no more than 2 days. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
So, sometimes I have to brew a potion, but I can't find the herbs I need growing anywhere nearby.
Well, you're in luck, sir. The flower garden, once kept by Madame Nina, Monsieur Bolis's wife, seems the ideal place to cultivate herbs. In fact, it's roomy enough to plant shrubbery.
Good idea, Barnabas Basil. Herbs there will save me hours of painstaking searching and harvesting.
The idea is yours, sir. I am but the humble executor of your will. I believe we shall have sown the first seeds in 2 days' time. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
Indeed, momentum is best maintained once established. Now that we've finished the general renovations, you might begin to consider such things as a new bed, or additional armor stands, or weapon racks. Also, some new furnishings and a fresh coat of paint on the walls would do much to improve the guest quarters.
Was wondering about the guest room. Not that I'm expecting company, but...
Oh, but that is immaterial. All self-respecting homes should boast a comfortable guest room. What if someone were to drop by unannounced?
Yeah, sooner we start on that the better.
I can tell a man of action immediately. I'll see to it myself. The room shall be ready in 2 days, in my opinion. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Along the path, I've often picked up well-crafted, beautifully ornamented armor. Some of those pieces would look great on display here.
I agree. It would lend the place a certain witch's air. Shall I order new stands at once, sir?
Yes, just please make sure they're solidly made and nicely finished.
It goes without saying, sir. There is nothing worse than splendid armor upon a subpar stand. By this time tomorrow, they shall be ready to display your finest finds. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Could use another weapon rack. Got some interesting pieces I'd like to display.
I know of a carpentry shop in town which crafts the humblest lumber into true masterpieces. You need but give the word.
Fine. Order the racks.
Of course, at once. At most 1 day for them to arrive, is my estimation. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Thinking about buying a comfortable bed. Always wanted one.
Excellent idea. In your profession, rest is supremely important. But say the word, and I shall order you a bed from the carpenters who craft comfort for the court.
Great. Order me a fine bed, please. Think I deserve one at my age.
True indeed, true indeed. I shall send a runner at once. The bet will be in place by this time tomorrow. Is there anything else you require, sir?
That's all for now, BB. Thanks. Renovations coming along all right?
I am delighted to inform you
Renovacija na
we have
maks.
completed our labors. You can now devote yourself to enjoying the vineyard's delights to the fullest. You must forgive me my temerity, sir, but I thought with all the work on Corvo Bianco completed, and with the estate looking more beautiful than ever, it might be appropriate to commemorate the moment.
Sure, why not?
During the tidying that preceded the renovations, I came across a bottle of Sapramento, the 1250 vintage. I cannot say by what miracle it survived, but it is here, and we've cause to open it today. And then he ran straight into the crowd, burning bouquet in hand. All thought it a part of the performance, so they only laughed, even when the decor began to catch fire. It was not until the flames engulfed Baron Mahevkin's beard that folk began to realize something was amiss and went to put out the fires.
Sounds like Monsieur Bolius and Madame Nina threw some first-rate balls here.
It was so. In this regard, Baron Rossel was decidedly more reserved.
So tell me, Barnabas Basil, what's the wine situation like here? Am I gonna produce any this year?
This year is out, I fear, sir. Last autumn, a fungus destroyed all the vines. Baron Rossel had new ones planted, but it will be some time before they start bearing fruit. Assuming that is, the fungus does not reappear.
That'd be bad. This Sapramento got me dreaming. It's amazing.
Isn't it, though? allow me to top you off, sir. There.
Thanks.
Da, ovo je mnogo dobro što smo radili. Svi smo čekali. Eto to. Prešli smo sve. Sve smo prešli. Da se uvijem. Obavijest. Eto to. Gajva završena. To je najbitnije. Sad možemo dalje da se poigramo. Ajmo. Ovo je najveći, brate. Ajmo ovo. Gdje treba da idemo? Ma daj bre, šta me zeza, brate. Mi trebamo ovdje. Važi.
Sir, a letter
Pa.
for you, sir.
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
Here. And thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be
Ne,
upset
brate,
with
mali,
Zed.
uzmi 5. Fuck. Mam više da ga
I
počastimo.
suspect weighty affairs rather than merely the wine festival have drawn you to Toussaint. Perhaps you'll find time to probe a certain matter in spite
Da
of
nije ovo
this.
Jennifer.
I recently came across the mention of one Professor Moreau,
Nije.
a scholar in Beauclair, who conducted research into Witcher mutations. Though the details are rather murky, as is the location of the scholar's laboratory, his journal could contain more information. It lies buried with him in his tomb. I enclose a map I found in the book I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless. I felt this matter could prove of some importance to you, thus I dispatched this
Jeste,
letter
Jennifer.
without delay. Whatever you decide, please take exceedingly good care of yourself. Your Yen.
O,
A professor who studied Witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
da. Okej. Šta sada? Dobro, ajde to možemo sljedeće. Vidimo ovaj batica. Nice. Ovdje ulazim. Tu bi trebao. Evo ga.
Greetings, brave hero. I am Raphael de Serman, and I'm the ducal camarlengo.
I'm Geralt. So what is it you do here?
I pay the knight's errand.
For what?
Our knights wander the roads, protecting Toussaint from bandits and monsters. It is fitting
Okay.
and just that they be recompensed appropriately for these toils. Note, sir, that should you successfully smash a hands, save a brother knight from peril, or extract a captured merchant from the hands of cutthroats, come see me. You shall be rewarded.
Wouldn't happen to play Gwent, would you?
Dobro.
Greetings, knight.
Wouldn't mind a glance at your books. Ones you're willing to sell, that is.
Ovo nešto.
Can't help but be curious, but where do the funds for those payments come from?
The ducal treasury, of course. Her illustrious highness Anna Henrietta assigns great value to bravery and selfless patriotism. It is her standing order that any knight may receive a wage, pardon me, financial compensation for his dedication to defend
Idem samo do toaleta.
internal security.
Well, see you later.
Go in peace for a night. Fiddlesticks, these numbers don't add up the way I'd like.
15 ugovora? Ajo, brate. Thank you. Waterloo. Brate, Geralt promenio zanimanje, ono. Ne lovi čudovišta, nego postao advokat, ja.
𝐀𝐁𝐎𝐔𝐓. Might be worth looking into. Someone needs an escort. Not something I do often, but might be worth investigating.
Ništa, idemo jedan po jedan. Gdje nam je najbliže? Ajmo ovdje. This is crazy.
Not your lucky day.
Whoa! What the hell? Whoa! This is crazy. Da se promijenim. A daj bre me. Daj da probam. Brate. Pa je ludilo bre ovo. Dobro. Bukvalno jumpscare. Treba da radim bre ovdje. What? Zašto s ovim?
It's clearing up.
Yes, my lord. Friend? Ah! Enough of that. It is right and fitting, Witcher, that the Duchessa summoned...
Not your lucky day.
Greetings, knight. My most...
Well,
go in peace, fair knight.
greetings.
Which?
Geralt of Rivia.
Rather.
Heard of him, never seen.
Not quite.
If you know.
No.
What do you have? Would you...
Of course.
All these diagrams somehow wound up in Toussaint? How is that even possible?
Toussaint was once home to 𝐀𝐁𝐈𝐒, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners of the world came to him to forge their...
Heard about him.
And...
Got it. Find them, find the diagrams. But how can I know where to look for their remains?
As it happens, I learned my trade at 𝐀𝐁𝐈𝐒's side. So, what he took, we must...
Where do I look for...
I know of 5 likely fallen witches, each from a different...
Tell me about my brother, the wolf.
If...
What kind of danger did he make?
Let you...
The Griffin.
He...
Any idea?
No.
Let's talk.
It used
the diagram.
Beyond impossible.
Tell me more.
He... True.
School.
He... Basto.
This elven man.
Alas.
Farewell.
Good luck.
my humble is...
Exact.
Oh.
You play much, Gwen?
Drink, food, and what's the no?
Koliko ih ima, brate, 19? Oh my god. Ovo je klasika. Da vidimo da li možemo tamo. Brate. Mili.
I see. Is that
Ono šta će ovo?
Geralt of Rivia? Sir!
Ne mogu. Ne mogu, ja se izvinjam, ali ne mogu sad. I'm sorry. Negdje ulaz. Možda odavde. Odavde. Maybe.
The tournament. Am I too late to sign up?
Opa.
One slot free for anyone willing to play the skeleton.
Neki leteri.
Work doth one ennoble,
I assure you. I don't.
Geralt of Rivia.
By all means. Our tour.
New deck.
All the
These new
the Bran
and the other
Yalmar.
The tournament.
You see,
Dobro.
we behold.
Turnir imaju.
Oh, just
no.
And here.
doth one ennoble. Sloth doth one
Examine. Opa.
Pure gold.
Oh shit, brate. Kad sam već ovdje da...
Wipe your boots before you...
What?
Oh, I'm just...
Round dog vent.
I know you're busy.
Yes, our sweet shining sun.
Hvala Bogu, pa ne treba puno. Da. Dobro, ovo ćemo drugi put. Brate. Boga mi je ova velika mapa. I to dosta. Evo i ovdje imamo. Ništa, sevujemo ovdje i završamo. Mislim da smo sasvim dovoljno igrali. Nije loše, a nije ni baš svi najbolji. Ništa, ovdje završavamo. Ako vam se svidio ovaj stream, ostavite like, subscribeujte se uključite zvonce, ostavite dole neki komentar, šerujte klip, a mi se vidimo u narednom. Laku noć.